Hi guys, welcome to Tech Tricks tutorial. Today we're going to talk about Twitter versus Threads. It's a step-by-step guide to follow easily. And don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Let's dive right in. Threads is a microblogging platform that allows you to share short text updates in the form of threads. If you've used Twitter, you're already familiar with how threads work and how the entire platform thrives on it. Besides posting text updates, you can share messages, photos, post links, and videos. You can also join public conversations around your favorite topics and engage with like minded people. Now, we will be discussing the features of the two platforms. So, we are going to go ahead and start with the character limit. Twitter has a limit of 280 characters, beyond which you either have to write another post in the same thread or start a new thread. On the other hand, Threads has a character limit of 500, so you can write more and express better on Thread than Twitter. In terms of account creation, you can't sign up on Threads unless you have an Instagram account. While setting up your Threads account, the app asks you to select the Instagram account through which you would like to sign up. Meanwhile, Twitter has no underlying requirement. It's a standalone app where you can sign up directly. In this generation, we are of course focused with what is trending. Twitter is a popular platform to know what's happening in the world. On Twitter's homepage, you'll find a tab that says Trending. When you tap on it, you'll be directed to a list of hashtags and topics revolving around all the trending topics. This feature remains Twitter's flagship feature because it's the most utilized. On the other hand, Threads doesn't have anything like it as of now. There's no tab on the app that tells you about important news and updates. The only way to know what's cooking is to scroll through the feed and learn from the pages that you already follow or the random ones that appear, which is pretty much similar to a good old Instagram. Another interesting difference between Threads and Twitter is that Threads don't come with a following list on the profile. The only way to know who you are following is by tapping the Followers tab, then going to the Following section. There's another section called Pending where you can see all the accounts you have requested to follow. Now, in Twitter, clearly has two different tabs for following and followers. User experience. Starting a thread or creating a tweet are both seamless in their own ways. On Threads, you can simply tap on the New Thread button and start writing the text. Additionally, you can add attachments and set your privacy preferences for the particular thread. Additionally, you can add attachments and set your privacy preferences for the particular thread. Twitter allows you to create a tweet pretty much the same way. You tap on the plus icon and start writing your tweet. Both the platforms are clean and display exactly what you want to see, but one could agree the interface of Threads is much more refreshing and interesting. Not to mention, Threads currently has no ads, while Twitter displays blocks of ads on almost every page. I think the one aspect of Threads that has ruffled the feathers the most is that if you want to delete your Threads account, you would have to delete your Instagram account too. This means when you join Threads, you have to sign an all in deal, no backsies. On the other hand, you can easily deactivate or delete your Twitter account. The reshare option of both Threads and Twitter is pretty much the same, except for the name. On Twitter, you can retweet something as it is for with a code. Similarly, you can repost Threads as it is or with a code. So, username rights. Your username on Threads is linked to your Instagram account. You can't change your Threads username unless you change your Instagram's username too. While Twitter, it has no strings attached. You can change it anytime. Adding another similar feature between the two platforms is Threads allows you to use hidden words, or as they call it on Twitter, muted words. However, the one on Threads comes with a slight difference. Through this feature, you can hide comments and replies that contain a specific word you don't want to see. This feature is a gem for those who want to protect themselves from abusive language. While Twitter has a mute feature, it doesn't apply to anything besides the tweet. The scope of the search on Threads and Twitter are different, as Twitter is way more advanced and its search capabilities as of now. On Twitter, you can search for not only accounts but also hashtags and tweets. Meanwhile, on Threads, you can only search for accounts, which makes its scope much narrower than its rival. Since the internet is video dominant, I saw it coming from miles away. Threads allow video uploads of up to 5 minutes, while Twitter allows only 2 minutes and 20 seconds. This can be a deal breaker for users who share videos regularly. By now, we all know that getting verified and getting that blue badge on Twitter and Instagram costs money. However, Threads does one better by allowing you to carry your Instagram blue badge with you on Threads for absolutely no additional cost. This means you're automatically verified on Threads if you're verified on Instagram. If you're one of those people who take time to gather their thoughts while writing a post, the draft feature is quite useful. Twitter has had this feature for a long time, but Threads is yet to introduce it. I know for a fact that there are people who like to use social media platforms from their laptop or computer. Twitter understood assignment for this purpose, which is why it can be accessed from all kinds of devices. Threads, however, only allow accessing it from a smartphone or a tablet. Communicating directly with followers is one of the main things of social media, so every platform is expected to have a messaging feature. Sadly, unlike Twitter, Threads doesn't have it at the moment. You can only communicate through comments. Twitter has been one of the biggest social media platforms since its inception, so it'll be hard to topple it overnight. It's the prime place for engaging in thought provoking conversations, learning about what's happening in the world, and sharing minute to minute thoughts without any filters. However, given that it's still early days for Threads, the scope for improvement is quite a lot. And I totally see this app bridging the gap with Twitter more and more with time. So, guys, which one do you think is better, Twitter or Threads? Let me know in the comments below. Bye!